We have some more juice regarding Modern Warfare 3 leaks some of you may or may not have heard about at this point in time. Before we get into the video, let me know your expectations and anticipations for Modern Warfare 3. Do you think it's a cop? Do you think it's a drop? Let me know down in the comments. And as we go along, drop your thoughts and opinions down below. We have some pretty cool stuff to talk about and some not so cool stuff. So to kick things off, let's talk about the leaked perk system in Modern Warfare 3. We were under the impression that we were going back to the traditional perk system as opposed to this atrocity of a perk system we have in Modern Warfare 2. Ultimately, I do think this is the traditional perk system. It's just reworked as far as terminology called gear. Usually the perk system would go by numbers such as perks 1, 2, and 3. Now we have a system that separates the perk classes as far as combat attire, which is boots, gloves, vests, and even helmets. Let's go ahead and break these down. So for the boots category, we have canvas sneakers. This eliminates footstep sounds. Absolutely something the community will appreciate tremendously. Stalker boots increase strafe speed and ADS movement speed. This perk will help you significantly in gunfights. Tactical pads increases slide distance and allows for full ADS while sliding. Also increases stance transition speeds and crouched movement speed. Ultralight boots increases movement and swim speed and also reduces noise while swimming. So this sounds familiar to a perk that we had back in the day called lightweight. Running sneakers increases tac sprint duration and reduces refresh time, very similar to double time, which we had in Modern Warfare 19 and currently in Modern Warfare 2. Climbing boots allows for increased climbing and mantling speed and reduces fall damage. This is very similar to a perk we had in the past called dexterity, if any of you guys remember that perk. Now moving into the gloves category, we have assault gloves. While jumping, accuracy and time to ADS is improved. This may or may not be something that I enjoy using a lot. Custom gloves increased weapon swap speed, so pretty much identical to fast hands. Scavenger gloves is essentially scavenger, allowing you to resupply ammo from dead players. Specialist gloves allows you to throw equipment further and resets fuse timer on thrown back grenades. Tactical combat gloves enables reloading while sprinting, and marksman gloves will reduce your sway and flinch while aiming down sights. If these leaks are accurate, it's safe to say that the other perk gear categories will also have 6 options, and they too will have benefits that can be associated with the part of the body they are equipped on. Now the vest category is pretty much all educated guesses at this point, so take these with a little bit of a grain of salt. So we have the Grenadier vest. It can have a similar effect to Bomb Squad, allowing you to take more damage from explosives, non-kill streak explosive that is. We also have the tactical vest. This may or may not allow you to spawn with the extra tactical, such as smoke grenades or stuns. And we have the infantry vest. It could have an effect similar to quick fix. Killing players immediately triggers health regeneration, and capturing and holding targets increases health regeneration rate. This is an absolute W, something that I would like to use pretty much religiously. So this is interesting. The overkill vest might not be what you think. It could have a similar effect to double time, double the duration of tactical sprint, and increase crouch movement by 30%. And as far as the gunner vest, this is something that may sound like overkill. Gunner vest seems to allow you to use 2 primaries with max weapon ammo at spawn, at the cost of no lethals and tacticals. And lastly, in the vest category, we have the scout vest. It could have a similar effect to spotter, spot enemy equipment and field upgrades, and kill streaks through walls. Aiming down sights highlights them for the team, and you can possibly hack enemy claymores, proximity mines, C4s, and trophy systems. So once again, for the vest category specifically, these were all just educated guesses per Charlie Intel, so things are always subject to change up until the game launches. And there will be a helmets category as well. That we don't have very much intel on at the moment, but I'm sure we will within a week or so. So we will quite literally be customizing our operators from head to toe. A question I do have though is, will we be able to actually see what gear players are wearing? For example, maybe the gunner vest is black and the grenadier vest is green. I think that'd be a pretty cool concept and might even add a little bit more diversity to the game. So at first I was a little bit confused about this before I heard about the vest category, which made everything kind of fall into place as far as the system. That being said, I do think we are back to the traditional perk system, but once again, instead of it being in the form of numbers, we are getting them as far as combat attire. I think this is actually pretty dope. Definitely looking forward to seeing what this has to offer, and I am absolutely glad this trash perk system we have in Modern Warfare 2 will be a thing of the past. What's your take on the perk system, W or L? Let me know down in the comments. Now, unfortunately, let's talk about some not so cool stuff in Modern Warfare 3. Call of Duty fans furious over worst ever UI layout returning in Modern Warfare 3. Following the campaign gameplay reveal, players realized that the hated Modern Warfare 2 UI layout is set to return in Modern Warfare 3, making them furious in the process. Although Sledgehammer Games committed to bringing back a lot of classic Call of Duty features that Infinity Ward removed, a persistent concern amongst players has been the horizontal user interface, which was not well received by Modern Warfare 2 players. Despite desperately asking for the horizontal UI layout to be changed, it seems that Modern Warfare 3 won't be the title that brings this highly requested change back to Call of Duty players. A recent gameplay image has led to outrage amongst fans after noticing Modern Warfare 3 will keep the same UI layout as Modern Warfare 2. On August 23rd, Sledgehammer Games unveiled the first images of the UI in Modern Warfare 3, following the overview of open combat missions. While fans were expecting UI updates, they were faced once more with disappointment concerning the Modern Warfare 2 UI, which seems to be returning in Modern Warfare 3. With the Call of Duty HQ concept taking over it, players shouldn't expect to change the UI as the developers work to provide a UI that matches across console, PC, and Warzone Mobile. Below Charlie Intel's post that shared the news, users began to express their dissatisfaction. RIP Vertical Layouts content creator Who Is Mortal said, another player added, the worst UI ever in Call of Duty history is back. They could have at least changed the UI a bit, looks exactly the same. Another fan conveyed their feelings in the post replies, frustrated by the expected changes that did not come with this year's game. In a Reddit post, another fan tried to explain the possible reasoning behind the controversial UI design. It works for mobile, and that's the intention. It doesn't matter if it's an eyesore for PC or console. We'll have to wait and see if the UI does indeed stay the same for this year's Modern Warfare 3, as nothing has been confirmed yet. So you heard it, the atrocity of a UI will be returning back in Modern Warfare 3, allegedly. But once again, things are always subject to change. And not that this is game breaking or anything, but I am sure the community would have appreciated things so much more if this weird ass Hulu UI became a thing of the past, like the perk system in Modern Warfare 2. And I have to add, Modern Warfare 2 is literally almost a year old at this point, and believe it or not, I still have a hard time joining on friends and inviting them. Might be a skill issue though. Well, what's your overall take on everything we know so far about Modern Warfare 3? Not even just what we touched base on in this video, but things you know about Modern Warfare 3 in general. Maybe you feel a way about the content crossover, Modern Warfare 2 2009 maps, or maybe the weapons list. Whatever the case is, let's chop it up down in the comments. If you made it to the end of the video, thank you for sticking around, and if you dug the content, consider subscribing for more gaming content such as Call of Duty, X Defiant, and more. Thank you all for your time once again. All y'all take care, and I'm out.